This is the perfect example of a slow flip. Now, if you don't know, a slow flip in real estate means that you're gonna buy as is, and then sometime in the near future, you're gonna sell as is. Most of the time, you're gonna make more money than wholesaling, but in this case, we're gonna make a lot more money than wholesaling. It's your boy Sawan Belcher. This is me taking action on Instagram and YouTube. And if this is your first time here, you're in for a treat today. Go ahead and press the subscribe and like, because I promise we're gonna earn it on this one. With my guy, my student Kendrick Hutchinson. Been with me since 2019, and we're actually at one of his properties. And the reason why we're at this one is because we want to show you that you can do this business for yourself. Number one, introduce yourself and we'll talk about the deal.
Kendrick Hutchinson. I am KG910 on Instagram. Just a student of the game.
Amen. I love it. And I think some people think that they have to be more than that in order to make real estate business work for them. But really, this is not hard. This is not hard at all. So look, so first of all, let's break the deal down a little bit. How did you fund it?
In an auction. There's a really large auction company around here, and I'm always paying them attention and seeing what they got up, what's going on. And I just so happened to check out one of their auctions, and I seen, hey, it's a house for sale. And my cousin, oddly enough, bought a house around the corner. So when I got the address before the auction day, I looked at this. I never even seen the inside of the house. I bought it like sight unseen.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, I had actually gone online and seen some old pictures where they had a real estate agent had listed it like years and years ago. So I'm thinking that's what I'm getting, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I did see how much my cousin had his house listed for, and I'm like, hey, that's walking distance. But what I could pay and what this house is listed for
sure.
It's got to be some change in between.
For sure.
I bought it sight unseen, and I just knew that I couldn't lose based on what his house was listed for.
So what was his house listed for?
His house was listed for $190 initially.
Nice. Did it end up selling at $190?
It ended up selling at, I think, maybe $170.
Nice.
Yeah, $170.
That's what's up. And then on the auction website, how did this auction go? Was it coming from like the city, or was it like a private auction, or?
No, yeah, so this is a private company, a private auction. You have to actually go on their website, be a member, and it's a literal ticking clock, and it's a virtual auction.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and so you got your paddle, you could see, and you are notified when you're outbid. And I kind of knew that, hey, no matter what, I wanted to buy another residence also.
Yeah.
So I was just in the space of, man, I'm gonna buy a house. If I can get a house today for under this amount, I'm bidding all the way up to this amount. And I just so happened, and crazy enough, this is how God works, is for some strange reason, I could not get logged in this particular day. And so I hurried up and called. And I had a young lady that worked for the auction company. She was doing the bidding for me. I told her what my max number was. She actually called me and she said, they went above your max number, but they only went above your max number this amount. Do you want me to put this in? Any other person would have might be saying, hey, he said this is a number I'm not calling. Right. She was like, I think you should go for it.
Nice.
And I was like, go for it.
Oh, that's
and that
what's
was
up.
the winning bid. And she called me back, oh, Mr. Hutchinson, you won. She was excited for me. I'm like, oh, wait, I won. Okay. Let's go check this house out.
That's what's up. Well, let's go check it out.
For sure.
Yeah, I like it. It got a little garage. I like it.
I had actually just done the smallest of smallest in real estate, and that was, I compared the square footage. I looked up the square footage, and I looked up the square footage of the house that my cousin had listed for $190. So I'm like, hey, my house has more square footage.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the lines, something has to shake with this house.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And it looks pretty solid. Now look, I want you guys to notice that, because I think a lot of people revert back to HDTV and think that your flips have to be, you know, new windows, you know, new everything, spend $100,000 and you're gonna make all the money. But I think this is the perfect example. I can tell already. This is the perfect example of the kind of flip that I like to do. What did you do in here?
Man,
seriously,
so simple.
Yeah, seriously, what'd you do in here?
So all that I did literally was paint the cabinets. These were dingy color. We painted the cabinets. We painted these brown. They were initially brown. We painted these cabinets, painted those. Put this range hood up. And Did you put these floors in? So yeah, and so what this is the
this is a sheet vinyl.
Yeah, thick roll.
Yeah.
These floor, this house is actually over 100 years old, and so it had some original hardwood flooring, but they were, over the years, they had kind of, you know,
beat up.
And so what I decided was I just literally put this roll over the floor, did the kitchen, and painted that one room back there.
Yeah.
It's time to go to the market.
Oh, that's what's up. So how much did you spend on the renovations? And you didn't do anything to the outside other than keep it cut?
Oh, well, yeah, I kept the grass cut, I painted the shutters, and I painted the bottom of the house, man. I probably spent maybe about $1,500 total, $2,000 total.
About $2,000 total. Okay, hold on. We're gonna save the exact amount for later. Let's continue to look at the house. So this is like a dining room here.
Yeah, this is a really nice dining room. All of this was intact. Nice. It was just the flooring. Of course, we have it listed with a realtor right now.
Hey, this is crazy. When you showed me pictures of this house, I have these couches.
Oh, those couches.
Did they come with the house?
They came with the house.
That's what I'm trying to tell my wife.
Yeah, they came with the house.
Honestly, I get so much, we got so much stuff from all these other houses, you know.
Yeah,
actually, now that I think about it, the couches that we got came from one of our houses.
Painted little small stuff like that.
You the man.
Updated painting. The bathroom had already been updated. It's a small bathroom. And this house has a unique flow as to why.
It's an older house, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and so as you may see, it's 3 bedrooms, but each room actually has a door that goes into the other room.
Nice.
And so I'll be honest, I had never seen a house like this, you know, that was this old. So initially when I walked in here and I bought it, I was initially like, oh my God, what did I just do?
People not gonna like that.
This is not this modern house that I thought I just bought. You know, this is just not what I think it is. And so after I realized that, hey, this is a normal 100-year-old house.
Yeah.
This house has also had multiple additions to it, which I'll walk in this room and I'll show you.
That's just like an old characteristics. All of these old houses I call them through rooms, because you got to go through one room to get to the next room.
Yeah, and so as you can see, in this room, this is the one room I painted, and it's because it had like this super ugly light blue. Well, I won't say light blue is super ugly, but it just wasn't an inviting color. Painted this room, and like I said, put the flooring down, and that was it. But I didn't understand the flow of the house, and so initially when I was about to buy, or when I bought it, my idea was to do a Airbnb. And I kind of got discouraged because I'm like, hey, this is something I never seen this house. It's gonna work for Airbnb.
For sure.
And so I actually sat on the house for a year.
Yeah.
I set this house here, as much money as I spent. I had no debt on it.
So you spent $70,000 on the house, and then you let it sit for a year. While you let it sit, tell us about the expenses that you had while you let it sit.
Okay.
Did you even leave the lights on?
I did.
Yeah.
I've been paying a light. I will say I have been paying a light bill for.
So you were paying the light bill, and you were paying to have somebody cut the grass, or was you cutting the grass?
I was definitely cutting the grass.
Yeah, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then, hey, that's real estate investing.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. I love it. And then just property taxes, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Awesome.
Correct.
Did you have insurance on the property while you held it?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit. And real quick, how much are you selling it for?
House is listed right now at $135.
That's what's up.
$135.
And that's what's.
And I actually got a close to full price offer today, so we just agreed today at $132.5.
At 109. So 132.5. You picked it up at 70 grand. That's what's up.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, and so what I did was along the way, because it was a cash investment, I did end up refining. I pulled some cash out of this home to fuel another deal because I knew I would be selling this home.
Nice.
And so once it sold, it would make that deal a debt-free asset.
For sure.
Yeah, and so with the small, so I was able to get about 50K, a little under 50K of my 70K back in my pocket.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, if you guys don't know, that's kind of one of my things. Is like we need to be holding property so we have something to leverage. You know, that's the whole point of having all of this stuff. Because we're not property hoarders. I think I told you that before. We're not property hoarders. We don't need to just be having houses just to have them. We have them so we can leverage, so we can use. And if we need some money, let's pop one off. Let's pop one off. So you're gonna make your old 50 on it. So you're gonna walk away with how much money? On this one?
Well, my realtor had done the math for me today, and so at closing, we will have stood to have made $70,000.
Hey,
$70,976.
$70,000. That's dope. So look, if you guys want to learn how to get into the real estate investing business, just like I said, it's not hard. He bought this one sight unseen, just based off of some comps in the area about what other things were selling for. And at the end of the day, he only put $2,000 of renovation in it. So nothing crazy at all, being able to walk away with a $70,000 check. So if you guys want to learn how to invest in real estate, definitely follow us and subscribe here. And then also, how can they reach out to you if they have a deal or want to partner with you?
I am KG910 on Instagram.
Yes, sir. You don't need all three, time, money, and knowledge to do a deal. You just need two to do you. Peace, y'all.